Yes, people, welcome back to another video on CFC Santana. This is your preview video for Chelsea versus Noah. Let's get straight into this. First things first, I hope you're liking this little new feng shui lighting I've got going on right now. Listen, the setup is slowly going to build. Keep liking, keep viewing the content, and most importantly, subscribe. Unfortunately, my past two videos have been videos I've had to upload straight from TikTok onto YouTube right here. But I'm back in the studio, man. I'm back in the room. Listen, new little lighting going on. I've got a little trim here. Listen, I'm excited to shoot this video, edit this video, because we're talking Chelsea, my beloved Chelsea. But before I do get into the match preview against Noah, let me give my little tiny thoughts on that game against Manchester United that we saw last weekend, which was absolute hell, man. Hell, like, I'm losing my mind, my marbles. So by now, if you've not seen my full review on the Chelsea versus Manchester United game, click onto this channel and go check it out, or go straight over onto TikTok and go check it out over there, people. So my quick overview of the game, it was an embarrassment. We pulled up to Old Trafford. It's been 11 years or whatever it's been since we've actually taken a win from there. This was the time to take it. They are in turmoil. We have seemed to turn our trajectory, and our trajectory is going up that way, and Man United is going that way. And we dropped the big old 2 points. And to be fair, we could have actually took an L that game if it wasn't for a Moises Caicedo man of the match performance and man of the match type of equaliser. Maresca, you're being warned. You are on fraud watch at the moment. What is going on with your substitutions? It is absolutely ridiculous. Make some subs. Honestly, I have to switch the lights to red. Like, this is your first red flag, Maresca. Your first one. That performance was poor. We were so toothless at the top end, and it was so easy to play through us. This whole season, we've been known for being good at scoring, but all of that's been thrown out the window. But don't worry, people. I have a formula to save us. I have the formula. We're out of the red zone. We're back in the blue zone, people. So let's get straight into why you lot are here. And that is the preview video for Chelsea versus Noah. Now, listen, I'm not going to pretend like I know who Noah is. And I sure as hell know you lot ain't going to pretend either. Because to me, when I hear Noah, I'm thinking Noah's Ark. And to me, at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea versus Noah. Listen, Noah's not putting us in his arc 2x2. No. We have to pack Noah today. Yeah, he's not capturing no lions. Yeah, he's not coming to the Blue Lions of London and taking us into his arc. No way. Like, I wish I could tell you how they play. I wish how they're going to attack, but I can't give you any of that. I think their home stadium capacity is about 3,000-4,000. Like, that's ridiculous. So I can't give you anything like that. So just know what I can actually give you is they are pulling up to face Chelsea Football Club at Stamford Bridge. This is going to be their biggest game in their history. This is their Champions League final. I know we're in the conference, but this is their Champions League final. This is their World Cup. So with that being said, we need to pull up and make sure we dominate and take the 3 points. No excuses. Maresca, you need to make sure these boys are ready for the fight and they're up for it. Because we saw what happened when we played against Servette. Servette gave us a bit of trouble. I know they're our brother, but they gave us a bit of trouble, and we need to make sure that we are dominant the whole way through this Conference League. Because Chelsea Football Club do not belong in the Conference League. And we sure as hell should not be struggling to the likes of Noah and Servette. I'm sorry. So people, with all of that being said, I'm going straight into my predicted lineup, straight in. And to be honest, I'm giving you my predicted lineup. Maresca can do whatever he wants at this point, but he better be watching this video and taking some notes from me. You lot should know by now. Listen, if you vibe with me, go check the TikTok comments or check my videos. They know I know what's going on when it comes down to Chelsea Football Club. So people, let's get straight into this one. Boom. First things first, let me talk about the formation. Let's get rid of that 4-2-3-1. It's not working at the moment. Let's stop shoehorning things. Let's get back to the basics. Maresca, go back to the basics of what you're good at, what we were trying out all pre-season. I know we didn't look good, but let's get back to the basics. 4-3-3. Yep, you heard me right. 4-3-3, and I'm going to show you how it works in this game against Noah and potentially moving forward. So in goal, I've gone for Philippe Jorgensen. Right back, I've gone for Joshua Champong. In the centre-back partnership, I've gone for Tosin and Badiashile. And at left-back, I've gone for Renato Vega. Now, starting off with goalkeepers, I cannot believe we've spent £1 billion and we've got the likes of Philippe Jorgensen and Robert Sanchez battling it out to be Chelsea's #1. It's ridiculous. We spent £1 billion and I can't sit here and tell you lot we've got a world-class keeper. But I'm going to keep saying the same thing until Maresca learns. Robert Sanchez cannot be trusted in goal. So we've got to look at the likes of Philippe Jorgensen. But at this moment in time, I don't think Philippe Jorgensen is levels above Robert Sanchez. I do believe he does deserve a start, but I don't even think he's levels above Robert Sanchez. Why did we let Petrovic go? All this ball-playing goalkeeper stuff, and Robert Sanchez is absolutely horrendous. Chelsea Football Club are doubling down on the fact that they brought in Robert Sanchez. They keep doubling down on it, and I don't understand it. Guys like him will cost you your achievements. Guys like him cost you top 4. Guys like him definitely cost you the league. So yeah, I can't stress this enough. Like, we need to get a goalkeeper, or I'm just sitting here praying that Mike Penders, the young boy that we've bought, I think he joins us next season, that he's supposed to be the next Thibaut Courtois. I pray he turns out good. But again, I think he's 17, 18. I shouldn't be putting anything, I shouldn't be putting my hopes down on him, but boy, man, we need a goalkeeper. We need a certified goalkeeper as soon as possible, man. This board needs to do something. They need to think. Like, Robert Sanchez cannot be the guy that you lot think is going to take us back to the promised land. Like, I refuse to believe it. I think this is PR nonsense they're pushing out. It's got to be. Now, at right back, as you can see, I've gone for Joshua Champong. Listen, I don't want to see Disasi again. I don't want to see him playing right back. Listen, play a right back. Joshua Champong's a right back, so play Josh a Champong. We are playing FC Noah, like, come on, man. With the young star, Anselmino, due to join Chelsea in January, and also it still looks like we are looking for a first-team centre-back. It looks like either Disasi or Badiashile are out of the door, and I do think it will be Disasi, if I'm being honest. Now, with me, the Chackle brothers, both of them need to leave, in my opinion. I don't think that either of them are good enough. I can't believe the trajectory that Badiashile has taken. When he first came in, I thought he was class, but he's gone. Now, moving over to centre-backs, listen, it's got to be Tosin and Badiashile. Like, I do think it's going to be them two as well, in what Maresca's going to pick. So I've gone for both of them. They don't fill me with much joy, but it's against Noah, so there's no excuses. Like, I expect a clean sheet, but also I won't be surprised if we do concede. It's Chelsea Football Club. We're poor at the back. We're poor at defending transitions. But anyways, moving on. I've gone for Disasi. I've gone for Tosin and Badiashile as my two centre-backs. As the left-back, I was actually going to pick Chilwell. If Chilwell's available, I would pick Chilwell and then probably dump out Badiashile and put Vega as the centre-back pairing with Tosin. But I don't think Chilwell's a part of our Conference League squad. If somebody can tell me down below, because I've been trying to find out if he is, but I can't find it. I can't find it nowhere. So yeah, if Chilwell's a part of our Conference League squad, I'll start him. And if you don't know my thoughts on Chilwell, just go scroll through my TikTok. You'll find it, or you'll find it somewhere of my points of Chilwell, or go on my Twitter. You'll find it. I don't want to get into it, but the fact that I'm putting in Chilwell, it says a lot about our opponents, and it says a lot about us at the moment. I'm being real. I would start Chilwell, but at the moment, I don't think he's a part of the Conference League squad, so I've gone for Renato Vega as our left back. Now, as I said before, I've gone for a 4-3-3, so that means there's a 3-man midfield. Now, I've gone for a 6 and 2 8/10, and who are they? Let's get into it. So I've gone for Cassidy as our 6, and as you can see, our 2 8/10, I've gone for Christopher Nkunku and Carney Chukwuemeka. Now, some of you are looking at this and thinking, right, like, wait, you've gone for a Nkunku as an 8/10? Yes, I have. Yes, I bloody have. Listen, his best position for Chelsea Football Club will be right behind a striker. Now, for me, I think the balance for all of us will be a 4-3-3. Maresca might need to tweak this whole playing invert, like, he might need to really think about it, especially, I don't think it should be happening in every game, sorry. But Christopher Nkunku goes in for me as the 8/10. His best position will be played there. He played there throughout his whole time in pre-season under Maresca, and he was absolutely cooking. So for me, I feel like Maresca might need to go back to his 4-3-3 and have Nkunku in there, because at the moment, we can fit Nkunku and Palmer in the team. We can do it. We need those type of players playing in the pockets, not the likes of Malo Gusto. Now, on the right-hand side of that midfield, I've gone for Carney Chukwuemeka. Listen, Carney needs minutes. And in this type of formation, Carney can show why he is useful. Like, I feel like KDH is going to play, but Carney for me is a better player than KDH. We didn't need to spend that money on KDH. In this squad, we don't have anybody else that has Carney's profile. He can pick up the ball, run through the lines, and can make things happen. It's similar to a profile to what we used to have in Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Carney Chukwuemeka is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That's how I see it. Like, right now, he's the man that can take the ball, run through it, and come with quality. Caicedo can do that, but it's not always with quality. Lavia can do that, but again, not always with quality. Enzo running with the ball, that's a bit mental. That's not happening. KDH can do it, but he's not good enough at the moment. Carney deserves more minutes. Carney deserves respect on his name, and I think this is the time now to give him a starting spot for us in the Conference League. Now it's time to talk about the three up top. I've gone for a very interesting three at the top. Now let's get straight into this. So as you can see, I've gone for Mudryk on the left wing, Marc Guéhiou up top, and on the right wing, João Felix. Now I think it's time for Marc Guéhiou to start for Chelsea Football Club. He looks very bright. I don't feel like he's ready to actually start in big games, but again, we're playing Noah, so I expect the likes of Marc Guéhiou to do good in this game. And I wouldn't be surprised if the likes of Tyreek George gets into this game, but I'll get into that just in a second. Now for me, the left wing is already sorted. It is Mykhailo Mudryk's left wing when it comes down to the Conference League, I'll be real. On the right wing, I've gone for João Felix. I only put João Felix on the right wing all because of Jadon Sancho being ill and not available. I wouldn't even mind seeing the likes of Noni there, because that will show me Maresca is dropping Noni for the Arsenal game, and I feel like Noni does need to be dropped. But at the moment, this is what I've gone for. If Jadon Sancho was around, I would have put Jadon Sancho right wing and João Felix up top, sorry. But at the moment, I've gone for Marc Guéhiou up top and then right wing João Felix, and I feel like it could work. Now, this is what it's going to look like on the ball if Maresca wants to divert and do his whole 3-2-5 nonsense or whatnot. Because at this moment, I feel like it is a little bit of nonsense, and I feel like it's a little bit forced, specifically with the players he's trying to push in to the right-hand side of the pockets and whatnot. Anyways, let's get straight into this because I'm waffling a little bit. So as you can see here, this is a 3-2-5. This is Maresca's principles, and as you can see, it's still the same. Like, everybody's still in similar positions that they should be picking up. I've got Renato Vega inverting in that left-back role. Joseph Champong would stay back. I've got Carney and Nkunku playing in their natural 10 positions, and I feel like they could work brilliantly together. I've got the likes of João Felix on the right wing, which he can actually play right wing, and I've got Mudryk still on the left wing, and Marc Guéhiou up top. So for me, there's not much difference that Maresca needs to do when we're talking about playing these players in these positions. Like, I feel like this 4-2-3-1 is good in certain games, but I feel like it's being forced in to play Palmer as a 10. And I'm giving you lot a little quick heads up to my preview video against Arsenal. Personally, I would shift the likes of Cole Palmer to that right-hand side, which he does enjoy, and take him out of the 10, and then let's not play with a 10, let's play 4-3-3. So that is a quick little Easter egg for my predicted lineup against Arsenal. But funny enough, now I've mentioned Cole Palmer, it looks like he could have picked up an injury against United, and that's the last thing we need, with the likes of Arsenal getting back Odegaard. And funny that, man, every opposition, when it's time to play Chelsea and their big players are out or their manager needs to be sacked, it always happens when it's against us. What's this agenda? Like, Odegaard's all solidly back and he's fit to play against Chelsea? Like, forget about it. So, yeah, anyways, Cole Palmer, I pray he's there because he is our star man. And I need this guy, like we all need, if you're a Chelsea fan right now, watching me right now, we all need this guy to pull up against Arsenal and absolutely dominate the game, because he can't turn into that player who's able to play everybody else, but when it's the top teams, he seems to go into a shell. Because if you do that, you're not world class. But anyways, enough of that waffle. Going back to topic, listen, I'm expecting a 3-0 minimum minimum drumming, minimum 3-0 win against Noah. If it's anything less, it's a disappointment. If we even concede, disappointment. But I wouldn't be surprised, I'm being real. It wouldn't surprise me and it shouldn't surprise you. So with that being said, I'm actually gonna go for a 5-0 Chelsea win. Yes, you heard me, 5-0. We should be even pumping them probably more. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go for a 5-0 win. The least I'm going to accept is a 3-0 domination. That's the least I would accept. I won't be happy with no 2-0. Won't be happy with 4-1. No, it's 5-0 or 4-0, and at the very least 3-0. But I'm going for Chelsea 5, Noah 0. And if he plays my formation with the players I've picked, I will go for Mark Gray to get his first competitive goal for Chelsea. Nkunku double, that's what, 3 goals. Carney Chukwuemeka on the scoreline. And you know what? Mykhailo Mudryk, he also will get a goal. So we're now at the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you've clicked the subscribe button. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Please click the subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed. Click the little notification bell and people are gonna build, man. Listen, this is only a little lighting. It's only a little lighting. I've got a little background coming up soon. Do you know what I mean? Also, I know I've said it. My Chelsea career mode on FIFA is soon land. I just need to make sure, because at the moment I've got it. Like I could do it right now if I wanted to, but I've noticed there's a little feedback delay, like there's a little glitch sometimes, so I'm waiting for a capture card to come. But yeah, that's for me and my little production lot that is helping me at the moment. That's for us to discuss and sort it out. But people, make sure you're subscribed. If you do enjoy FIFA content and whatnot, make sure you're here. And also go over to my Twitch, same handle, CFC Santana. I do live stream over there. We've got a little pro clubs team going on and whatnot. Also, follow me on Twitter. I do a lot of tweeting when it comes down to Chelsea Football Club. Same handle, CFC Santana. And the TikTokers, my TikTok family, I love you lot. That's where it all started, man. This is where all of this started. It started on TikTok. Listen, I love you lot. But yeah, head over to my TikTok if you enjoy little TikTok videos, football videos and whatnot, because I do the content over there as well. But people, more importantly, if you're right here, make sure you subscribe. As I said, I've gone for 5-0 Chelsea, and that's it, man. This is the Waffling Nation. It's a waffling right now, but I don't care because I expect a 5-0 drumming and us to create a mad atmosphere at Stamford Bridge when it comes down to Noah coming in. Yeah? So people, I've waffled, but I've enjoyed this video, man. It feels good to be behind the camera and not my phone. But yeah, people, over and out, man. Santana, I'm out. Buckeye!